my name's Alexandra Feller, and I am a senior here at Linfield with a passion for writing and the environment. I'm majoring in journalism and media studies and minoring in environmental studies. And I'm increasingly inspired by people around the world, climate activists and journalists alike, who have been advocating for our Earth and trying to make change in communities. I think environmental writing and journalism is central to transforming our Earth into a place where people want to continue living. These are all reasons why I chose to intern with a nonprofit land trust organization this summer called Sequoia Riverlands Trust. Sequoia Riverlands Trust is a nonprofit land trust organization based in Tulare County, and they are dedicated to restoring habitats and preserving lands around the valley, and protecting them. The valley has historically been agriculturally oriented, and so a lot of the lands have been repurposed for agriculture, causing habitat destruction and disturbance. And so Sequoia Riverlands Trust is just an organization dedicated to helping maintain that. And here in my background is one of their preserves, Blue Oak, and it's up in Springfield. In addition, Sequoia Riverlands Trust also has designed some incredible curriculum that they share with schools around the valley and communities in effort to inspire children and give them meaningful information about the earth so that they'll have more productive interactions with it. My role with SRT, I was the communications and marketing intern, and I also worked with habitat restoration and the removal of invasive plant species. So as the communications and marketing intern, I was in charge of running a weekly social media Instagram post called Wildlife Wednesday. And every Wednesday, I would post a picture of wildlife with a caption describing it and explaining how the different wildlife interacted with the ecosystem. In addition, I contributed to their quarterly newsletter by writing an article about the tricolored blackbird. It was a lot of fun and very interesting to learn about the blackbird and their habitat restoration efforts for the blackbird in the Carrizo Plain area. In addition, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I would join their AmeriCorps volunteer team and remove invasive species on different preserves around the valley. So here in this picture is me in a thicket of bull thistle holding a beetle on one of our restoration days. I just want to talk a little bit about how my Linfield education has prepared me for this internship and how the Impact Internship Presidential Internship Program has prepared me as a professional and beyond. So my Linfield education has been extremely beneficial because through my field-based courses, I've learned how to communicate in the field, take data, and keep up while tromping through thick brush. I think biology courses especially have provided me with a solid and applicable background in how ecosystems function in the real world. So this internship was really cool because I was able to just apply all that knowledge and apply all the plants that I've been learning and biology terms that I've been studying. So that was really interesting. In addition, my journalism classes provided me with writing intensive skills that I need to produce concise articles on deadline, as well as communicate and talk to sources and my editors. So the Presidential Impact Internship Program has helped with seminars and by talking with my peers, develop professionalism. And, it became clear really quick in this internship that one of the best things I can do in the professional world is be communicative. And that means not waiting for my bosses to contact me, but contacting them first, taking initiative, showing my face a lot. At some points during the summer, I just kind of saw a need and wrote or did posts and worked up material to present to my bosses that I felt like the organization could benefit from. And it was often successful. They often were like, thank you for doing this. So, yeah. In addition, this internship also provided me with a great career change. I've thought that I really wanted to go into journalism, but after this internship, I realized that I really want something where I can be outside a lot. So I've continued to explore pathways that will allow me to have that intermediate relationship. I had the privilege to learn about the AmeriCorps program and the Sierra Nevada Alliance partnership, which work closely to farm out different individuals who want to do field work. So those are two paths that I'll be exploring in the future for jobs. I would just like to thank Linfield. I've been exposed to so many professional atmospheres since I've come here as a freshman, and I'm glad to have been exposed to these situations early on in my career as a journalist and an environmental advocate. I would also like to thank Bud Darwin and Aaron Collins and the AmeriCorps volunteers at SRT. Bud Darwin, the education coordinator, and Aaron Collins, the communications and marketing director, really coached me through this internship and provide a lot of great support and insight. And the AmeriCorps volunteers just proved to me that life is not linear and my career path does not have to be linear. And this is something that Christy and Michael have been telling me throughout the presidential internship program, and just to stop worrying and start doing. So that's been really powerful to kind of like see that actually in fruition. In addition, the Linfield Presidential Impact Internship Program provided a lot of financial support to me this summer, which was very helpful as Sequoia Riverlands Trust could not pay me. Which I'm glad that they didn't. I would rather their money go to the land. And so thank goodness for the presidential internship program for their funding. In addition, we were able to have a lot of great check-in meetings with a lot of useful troubleshooting and moments with peers where I was like, oh, I'm having the same problem. And thank goodness that I have this group of people supporting me through my internship that I can check in with and ask questions to. So this internship only furthered my love for the land and passion for protecting it through writing. And I am so thankful for all of the folks who always explained to me why this, why that every time I asked about the land or about writing. So yeah, thank you.